I am walking and talking in this intro because I find that when I walk and talk, it's not as awkward as when I'm standing there with my little microphone like I'm some newscaster. And oftentimes when I do that, people walk by, they stop, they ask me what I'm doing, and I'm already in an awkward situation that just makes it even more awkward. But today we are exploring a wonderful neighborhood, which is exactly why I love Portland. This neighborhood is why I love Portland, and that is the Beaumont Wilshire neighborhood. The Beaumont Wilshire neighborhood is located a little bit northeast of Alameda, up above from historic Irvington. I did a video on historic Irvington a few weeks ago, and I will say this: some of the kindest, authentic, community-driven people I have met in Portland in a really long time reside in Beaumont Wilshire. And I know this because I have hosted multiple open houses in the neighborhood. And I have met dozens and dozens and dozens of neighbors, and they are lovely. And so what makes the Beaumont Wilshire neighborhood so special and such a token, lovely, fantastic Portland neighborhood is you have your historical homes. So lots of 1920s to 1940s storybook cottage style homes, which are very popular. A thing to note about Beaumont Wilshire is the price of entry is about $800,000. It's tough to find homes that are under $700,000. The home we're going to be touring today is about $699,000. And also the thing about Beaumont Wilshire, I'm going to turn around because someone has a leaf blower on the sidewalk. But the other thing about Beaumont Wilshire is they don't have a lot of turnover because, like I said, the people that I met, they stay. And they've been here for a really long time. You also have two fantastic streets. So you have Fremont, and it starts to run past 33rd. The Beaumont Wilshire actual district is that area of Fremont. And you have so many wonderful restaurants, bakeries, cafes, coffee shops. You have yoga studios, you have med spas. So just right around the corner from the area of Beaumont Wilshire that I'm going to be focusing on is that street. You also have 42nd Avenue, which is a very vibrant and colorful street. Literally, like, the storefronts are terracotta, royal blue, neon green. A restaurant that we are going to discover together later is Javelina. Javelina has been highly celebrated and well regarded as a wonderful restaurant that serves indigenous food. So that's going to be fantastic. And we're going to be doing our listing tour. Now, the cool thing about this listing is that it is new construction. And sometimes that's very triggering for people who are historical neighborhood purists because they don't like having new construction in the middle of a historical neighborhood. But the people that I've met, which is now 60 to 70 people, are actually really happy about the new construction because a lot of them are families that have just moved and they have young children, and their parents are living in Lake Oswego or West Lynn or Wilsonville. They want to get their parents over to them, and their parents are ready to downsize, and they want something that's manageable and something that's turnkey, and they don't want to have to worry about replacing an HVAC or roof. One of the listings that we're going to tour is in this row of homes are very popular. One went pending immediately. We keep getting calls for people who are super interested, and the other ones that are available. So that's going to be fantastic. So thanks for hanging out with me. We are going to explore Beaumont Wilshire, which is peak Portland neighborhood, why I love Portland so much, and I'll see you throughout the video. My sunglasses on because it's so bright. I'm not trying to be cool, and I am going to newscaster this one because I'm standing in front of the listing that we're going to tour. I have held 2 open houses in these buildings. These are new construction homes, just built, 2026, The one I'm standing in front of is just a little under $700,000. It is 2 large, beautiful bedrooms, 2.5 bath, a little over 1,300 square feet. And although there's 4 units side by side, they're not units. They're each their own individual lot. They each have their own plot of land, dividable land. There's no HOA, and I love them. I've worked with this builder a lot. He's reputable. He's actually one of the best builders in town. If you want to learn more about these and the builder and the homes, you can reach out to me. I always have my email and my cell phone number in the description, and I believe it's also in the channel description as well. And so without further ado, let's go and explore this new construction home that is in one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Portland right now, in the Beaumont Wilshire neighborhood. You enter into this stunning, bright, open concept space, and immediately the natural light is incredible. With walls of oversized windows, the living room feels open and airy, with ample space to relax, entertain, and really enjoy the home. Just beyond is a lovely formal dining space, finished with a beautiful chandelier and an easy flow into the kitchen. The kitchen is beautifully appointed with quartz countertops, ample storage, and a clean, timeless design that feels both elevated and incredibly livable. There's also a convenient powder room on the main level, making this floor perfect for everyday living and entertaining. Upstairs, the first bedroom is generously sized with a beautiful vaulted ceiling, giving the space so much character. Down the hall is the primary suite, also featuring a vaulted ceiling and chandelier, creating a really lovely sense of retreat. And I love that both bedrooms have their own spacious, beautifully finished bathrooms. The home is truly a stunner. It's been thoughtfully crafted, feels completely turnkey, and is perfect for someone looking for lock-and-leave lifestyle without sacrificing beautiful design or space. And with Beaumont Wilshire, Wilshire Park, wonderful restaurants, coffee shops, and Fremont just outside your door, you can really enjoy everything this neighborhood has to offer. Last weekend after my open house, multiple neighbors were hanging out, and they told me to go to, first of all, Beaux Berry, which is an ice cream food cart that is located in the Beaumont Wilshire area, and it is right behind Tacovore. And I have been wanting to go to Tacovore for a long time because I've driven by them building a lot, and I was curious. They said, you're probably gonna have to get ice cream first because Beaux Berry closes around 5, and it was like 4:15. So I went to Beaux Berry, the flavor that they recommended highly, everybody unanimously, was the churro ice cream. So I got my old standard, old favorite, which is cookies and cream. I love Oreos crushed in ice cream with the frozen crystallized Oreo frosting in the ice cream. It's one of my favorite things, has been since I was like 5 years old. But I did get the churro ice cream, and it was so good. Like, I don't know how they did it. I don't know what exactly was in it, but it was delicious. And the ice cream is very creamy and it's not sweet. And once again, it was so cool to see all these people out and about, and families and friends and teenagers and everyone just kind of hanging out, having ice cream. And can't say it enough. This is a neighborhood that is authentic in its community. It's not performative. I will say it again and shout it out from the rooftops about the Beaumont Wilshire neighborhood, is this is the type of neighborhood that makes me fall in love with Portland all over again. A con about living in Portland, there's a thing called the Seattle freeze, and there's a thing called the Portland freeze. And so I just call it the Pacific Northwest freeze. And what that means is that people have reported statistically that have moved in the Pacific Northwest, Portland, Seattle, that the people are very unfriendly and that it's difficult to find friends. And I say that there's a truth to that. I've lived here for 17 years. I've managed to make really good long-term friendships, specifically from all the different neighborhoods that I've lived in. And, but it is true. People tend to be a little bit more reserved. They keep to themselves. Even though we have the word community plastered everywhere in the city, it's also very difficult making friends when you're an adult anyway. And that's why one of the reasons Kyle and I joined a car club is because we wanted to meet people. As I've stated in other videos, I love cars. I'm a car person. What we do is on the weekends, we go on a drive with a group of people. We're meeting new people from all different places in Portland and also in Oregon, because you have a lot of people driving in from Bend and you have a lot of people driving in from Eastern Oregon. And we go on these great drives and we all have a fantastic time. And I'm finding that as I get older, those things are very special. That's something that I recommend. Just know that that is something that the city is known for. And I say that, like, once you get past the standoffish, somewhat reserved Portland facade, then you have friends for life. Just finished dinner at Javelina, which was superb. Javelina's on 42nd and going. I had a huckleberry cocktail, non-alcoholic, And I also had the blue cornbread with whipped salted maple butter. I had a fabulous spring salad, and then braised elk with pickled onions on fry bread, and an apricot panna cotta. And it was delightful. I hope these videos help people understand how special and unique Portland is. And for all of us who already live here, I hope it reignites the passion and love that you maybe once had or maybe do have for this place. Because I know that when I shoot these videos and I go to all these neighborhoods and I meet these people and I hang out at these establishments, it just lets me know that Portland is an extraordinary place. And it truly is. It's a beautiful city. It's an extraordinary city. I realize why I love Portland so much.